Hey, what's up, you guys? Bringing out another action figure review, and let's keep it rolling with the Power Rangers. So, this is a figure I've been after for a while, and I was just waiting patiently to see if I can get him at a price drop. The same thing I did with King Spinks. But I definitely want the monsters of the Power Rangers. Definitely bring them all on. I say bring them all on. And so far, they got more monsters coming out in the Mighty Morphin Wave, which I'm really happy about. Bring on as many of the monsters as Hasbro wants, and there's a lot of them, especially in Mighty Morphin. There's just so many monsters of the week. Um, well, there's just a lot of them, so they can go on and on if they want. Definitely, I know people are probably going to want monsters from the other Power Ranger series, but most of us adults that grew up with the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like these are the monsters that we want. So this is Pumpkin Rapper, a pretty funny dude. um, in that one episode of Power Rangers, actually, I think he came on there a couple of times. There was, I think, this episode where most of the monsters got most of the monsters got resurrected, and he was one of them that came back. I always found Pumpkin Rapper funny because he's a pumpkin that raps, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious. So, really cool character, really cheesy '90s era of fun, which that's exactly what the Power Rangers um, is basically. So without further ado, let's get into the figure. So this is a big box. This is a big box. So you see Pumpkin Wrap inside. You see his head continues all the way to the side. Got that at the bottom. Got the legalities at the bottom. Got Power Rangers there in the collection. Mighty Morphin Pumpkin Wrapper. I always find that funny. They always say Mighty Morphin for everybody. Got Hasbro logo there. Got more Pumpkin Wrapper on the side. Got Pumpkin Wrapper on the back. His little pose there with the pumpkin. I don't know if I'll be able to get this pose going, but I'll try my best. But it's pretty cool. Nothing at the top. But this box that he comes in, this is like something you should keep inside the box, because this is kind of like this box that either the Rangers come in, especially the Rangers, but the Rangers or the monsters in this case, the Pumpkin Wrapper. You should. This is kind of like a rare thing, so I was shocked for the price that I got him for. It was kind of rough though, cause the seller didn't really communicate with me. He took very long to ship this item. I actually was supposed to have this item since last month. I went to the post office and he was there. I picked him up like a couple of days ago because he was there waiting for me at the post office. But the seller just didn't communicate with me at all. He took very long to ship. And the shipping method he chose, I mean, he chose USPS, but you know, you have different shipping methods that you could choose. You know, you could choose the express mail, the priority mail, whatever. I mean, I'm not saying he had to choose express, but I mean, at least choose like a 3 day shipping. It took like more than a week for it to get here, which is just ridiculous. But then again, the post office has been having some problems with delays and stuff too. So I guess I can't entirely blame the seller, but anyway, it was a journey, me getting this figure here, but I'm just finally happy and glad that I got him. Because it's really awesome. And I'm going to get into this figure and stop rambling. I'm going to get into this review. So let's review Pumpkin Wrapper. Oh, before I get into the review, there's one big gripe, and this is what kills me with Hasbro. They do great stuff, and then they do dumb, lazy, stupid things. So this is definitely laziness. Tell me what you see when you look at Pumpkin Wrapper and then look at his picture. Tell me what you see. It's blatantly obvious. There's no coloring. And Pumpkin Wrapper is supposed to have coloring in his, face area. His eyes supposed to be colored black. His mouth is supposed to be colored black. It's not. It's just flat. So that's a big gripe that I have with this figure, and I'm going to talk more in depth about it as we get into this review. So let's get into it. Let me get Pumpkin Rapper out of the box. Yeah, so just a quick note. This is the display inside the box, and sometimes I talk about it and sometimes I don't. It comes with all the figures, but this is really dope. I really like that how they got the lightning bolts and the black and the white mixed in there like that. I really like that. That's really dope. I really like that. Okay, so Pumpkin Wrapper out of the packaging, and he comes with a lot of accessories, which is much appreciated, especially for the price that I paid him for. Well, actually, I got him for a very low price. I only got him for 17 bucks, so I'm really lucky. Like, this is rightfully a, how much is this figure? $30? I believe rightfully it's 30 or 35, something around there. I could be wrong. It could be 40, but I don't think it is 40. I think it's, even though some people are selling this figure for that price, and I would advise not to buy him for that price. You can definitely get him for lower. And actually, I could have got him for even lower. Just my luck. Every time I purchase something, I find somebody else selling him for a lower price. I could have got him for an even lower price. Well, without the box and without the packaging and everything. So even though I paid 17 bucks for him, I bought him brand new, and with that special box, like I mentioned before, that box that he comes in is very rare. So I got the rare version, and I got him for 17 bucks, which is awesome. So anyway, I got him holding two of his rope accessories. So those are two. He also comes with this accessory, this little swiggly thing that I guess you could put the pumpkin in. Then you can have him hold it, which, how is he going to hold this? I'm curious. I don't really know how he's going to hold this. And I don't really know how to get the, see, I knew it. I was going to have problems. Okay, I got it in there, but it's still popping back out. So it's always just my luck, right? Every time I want to do something like on the back of the packaging, can't do it. So anyway, what's really cool about these pumpkins, but anyway, I'll get to that in a second. So I got it in there. Yay. So yes, so he comes with 3 pumpkins. He comes with this swiggly effect here. I don't really know how I'm going to get him to hold this. I think there is a slot where he can hold it, but I'm going to have to see. Or maybe I need to look on the back of the box again and see how that goes. But yeah, so he comes with this accessory. He comes with a semi-open, no, actually a fully open hand. He comes with a fully open hand, and he comes with a fisted hand. So if you want to have Pumpkin Wrapper punch some Power Rangers, he can do that. And he comes, now what's really unique about these pumpkins, you can pop these pumpkin heads on the Power Rangers. So like he did, and these have some nice paint to it. It has some nice, a little bit of a dark wash, and the pumpkins are painted really nicely. They look really good. I must say, they look really good. These pumpkins look great. So that is nice. So Pumpkin Wrapper here is a goofy character, but I love it. And he looks awesome, except for there's no black paint in here. So I'm probably going to have to do this myself. I don't know if I'm going to do it with a Sharpie or whatever I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to paint this because this is just going to annoy me. I mean, he still looks fine without it, don't get me wrong, but it's just going to annoy the shit out of me until I paint it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint it. I'm going to paint Pumpkin Wrapper because he should have been painted in the first place, Hasbro. Ugh. Anyway, with that being said, so this is his other rope accessory here. So this is his rope accessory. This is his other rope accessory that he can hold. So I have him holding both his rope accessories. So this is nice. This is very nice detail. The paint is nice too. This is very nice detail. They really went by the show as they should. He has this little design there, like he did in the show. Very nice paint here. Very nice. This is very nice right here. Down to his boots, which is nice. He got the little pointed shoes there, his little funny feet. Very nice. Very nice. They did very good. Except for missing the paint in his face, which he should have had. And this is pumpkin wrapper in the back. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, so pumpkin wrapper looks good. He looks good. Pumpkin wrapper looks good. So I'm gonna get into his. Well, I'm not gonna get into his articulation just yet. I'm gonna see if I can get that pose like in the box. I probably won't be able to, but I'm gonna try anyway. Yeah. So you can't really get him in that pose. I mean, it's extremely hard for me to get him. First of all, the pumpkin, once you put it in there, it has weight and it drags it down, and it's even hard to get him to stand like that. So, uh, yeah. So it's just it's it's not easy to get that to work. Uh, so that's as good as I can get it. And trying to get his arm in there is not easy. So um, that's just basically how that goes. So that's as good as I can get it, apparently. And also, like I told you guys, I just wanted to show you that, you can pop the Rangers original head off. It's just a simple head swap. It's just a simple head swap. Um, and I just think that that's really cool. I think that's really cool. You can pop the Ranger's head off, put the pumpkin head on, um, and there you go. Uh, there you have it. You have a pumpkin morphed Ranger. Yeah, I know that's pathetic, but I don't care. So yeah, so I just think that that's really cool. That's really cool. I'm really digging this pumpkin rapper figure a lot. And also his two rope accessories. If we didn't get a good look at it before, this is how it looks. Really awesome. And he can hold both these rope accessories, which is much appreciated. Very nice, very nice. So I like that a lot. So that's the rope accessories. Let's get into articulation. So articulation for Mr. Pumpkin Rapper, which, by the way, the arms can't go all the way around because of this leaf, which I don't think I showed that before. That is really cool. So that's really nice. Very accurate source material. Very good, Hasbro, even though y'all did the stupid thing with this. That's the last time I'm going to mention it, probably. Anyway, yeah, so the arms can't go all the way around, but they still get very nice articulation. All right, so head can go all the way around for Mr. Pumpkin Rapper. I had to loosen it up a little bit. No attitude, nothing, no up and down really, because he has a giant pumpkin head. So yeah, that's just this little leaf part has a little bit of articulation in it, which I didn't know. That's pretty shocking. Not much, but just a little bit, slightly. So that's interesting. I guess so it won't be a hindrance. Like I said with the arms. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, they went all the way around. Okay, so you can maneuver it all the way around. I was wrong. Upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, full wrist hinge rotation. Um, oh, and butterfly joints. He does have butterfly joints. See that? Butterflies. Because I always miss that in my reviews and trying to catch myself now. Butterfly joints. Okay, so an upper ball peg up here. So you get all kind of crazy rotation all the way around. And all the way around. Okay, and also ab crunch, as you can see. Lower here. And the paint goes all the way through. Much appreciated. And there's no paint back here. Okay, he splits out. He splits out very far. He does have an upper thigh cut, doubly jointed knees. He does have boot rotation all the way around. and he hinges a little bit, slightly, a little bit down. Okay, and does have ankle pivot. So very good articulation for Mr. Pumpkin Rapper, especially for a figure of this size. Very, very impressed by Mr. Pumpkin Rapper. And he's a big figure, so I'm gonna match him up against some foes and some partners. I'm gonna match him up. So we're gonna get into that right now. So Pumpkin Rapper is huge, and he might be bigger than King Spinks, which I'm going to do that comparison in just a sec. But he is bigger than the Power Ranger, and I like that. Some people don't like that. Some people's like, well, they should be around the same size. I guess in the show, that's debatable. Some villains seem around the same size as the Power Rangers, and then some do not. So that's just up to your preference, and what you prefer. I actually prefer this. I think that the monsters should be bigger than the Power Rangers. It just makes it all the more better when they defeat them. So I personally like that. I like that the monsters are bigger than the Rangers, and I like that. Yeah, yeah, I like that. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. So, like I said, Pumpkin Rapper is huge. So he is bigger than Lord Zed. Dang. Wow. Okay, he is bigger than Lord Zed. And yes, he's bigger than Goldar. He is bigger than Goldar. Alright, Pumpkin Rapper. You might be the champion in the height department. Let's find out. Last but not least. And is King Spinks gonna be dethroned? Are they around the same height? I'm not sure. They look like they might be around the same height. So we might have a tie, ladies and gentlemen. Pumpkin Rapper versus King Spinks might have a tie here. Okay, so that settles it in the height department. I'm Pumpkin Rapper. I'm here to say I'm going to kick the Power Rangers' butt today. I couldn't help it. I was wondering if I was going to remember that little corny line, but I don't think he said that in the show. I doubt it very seriously. I just made that pathetic, corny little line up, but I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. So forgive me, guys. But overall, I'm very satisfied with this figure. It is a great figure, size wise, sculpt wise, mostly. Paint wise, mostly, except for the big part they didn't paint, which is his face, which still annoys me. But yeah, overall, I am definitely satisfied with this figure. I think Pumpkin Rapper is an awesome addition to my Power Rangers collection, especially for the monsters. And definitely, I say that this figure is worth a pickup. Most definitely. Especially while you can get them on the cheap now. You don't even have to pay $30 for them. You can get them on the cheap. You can get them for very reasonable price, like I did, or maybe even lower. It depends. So yeah, so this figure is definitely worth a pickup. I'm enjoying it. I love all of his accessories, and I definitely say to Hasbro, keep making them. Keep making more monsters. The more. Well, in the Mighty Morphin line, I'll collect. The other monsters from other Power Rangers show, I don't know nothing about. It depends how cool they look, I guess. But these are nostalgic for me, and for most people who grew up with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers like I did. So if you did, I definitely say that this is worth a pickup. And yeah, Pumpkin Rapper. I ain't gonna do no more rhymes. But yeah, this figure is pretty awesome. So I will give it a solid 8 out of 10. I would have gave it a 9 out of 10, or maybe even a little higher if they would have painted his face like they should have and didn't skimp out. But for what they gave us, it's a very solid figure. So that's my review of, as they said on the box, Mighty Morphin Pumpkin Wrapper. Till next time, guys, I got more reviews coming up. Don't worry. Happy holidays. And I'm a little late to the pumpkin wrapper party because I would have reviewed them in October because I was supposed to have them since last month. I would have reviewed them around Halloween. But, like I explained earlier, the whole fiasco with the seller and with the post office. So I didn't get them until a couple of days ago. But anyway, happy holidays, guys. Hope you enjoyed this review. Until next time, guys. See ya.